welcome to White Horse Music TV! My name is Richard Badiner and I'm co-owner of this wonderful shop with my lovely wife Michelle Badiner, who's not here today unfortunately. I have my camera sitting on a music stand, for goodness sake. That's not Michelle. Pretty sure it's not Michelle. Are you Michelle? No, you're not Michelle. Today I am going to be showing some pretty nice cellos to everyone, but to especially Jenny and Alex in Tasmania. So Jenny and Alex are interested in nice cellos, which is sort of like a gift to me in a way, because that means I get to set up nice cellos and I get to do a video about nice cellos. So that's a lot of fun. So the cellos that we will be interviewing today, hello sir, this first one is a Helmut illner C model cello. Helmut illner is a cello and violin and viola maker in Germany. So I've had a few German cellos over time, and I think this sort of price range, which currently is about $8,000, is where German cellos start getting really serious. I mean, there's a lot of hand work that goes into cello, and if you're using very high quality wood and spending a good amount of time making the cello, then it makes sense that it might be something like that price if it's a good level cello, and this is a good level cello. So Helmut illner, currently we're able to get the C model and the B model. This is the C model, and the C model is extremely tasty, and I really like the look of it. To me, that looks like a sunset. Don't you reckon? I reckon this is a sunset and a cello at the same time. So that is a beautiful looking cello, and I'll continue the looky of cellos. This next one is a Struna master, and I like bringing it really up close to the camera so you can see the antiquing along there, because it's a beautifully antiqued cello. See, someone has been going up in position and playing this over a couple of hundred years, so they try to make it look really old, and maybe it's been lying in the case back here for a couple of hundred years, but it's just really beautiful the way they do it. And I think they just, I really love really well antiqued cellos. So that's the Struna master, and Struna master are made in a very small workshop in China. There's 6 makers, and they're amazing. There's a head luthier who's, just an incredible maker. And they use European woods. So Struna Maestro, which is this one, the Struna Maestro uses Italian spruce on the front, which is super beautiful aged wood, which makes a very beautiful sound, and very amazing Bosnian maple on the back and sides. So that is the Struna Maestro. The Struna range have lots of different cellos. They go from classroom, concert, master, maestro is the top super fancy one that uses that Italian spruce. Now next up, we have a cello from a maker who is very, very famous. This is a Scott Chow scc300 cello. That's the model in Australia. I think in America it's something 900. And it's just really mildly antiqued compared to the Struna, I would say. And this particular one is a copy of a Goffriller cello. So Goffriller was an amazing cello maker, and it would be worth huge amounts of money if it was a real Goffriller, but unfortunately it's not. It's quite a flat cello. Like the face of it is maybe a little bit flatter than some, and so is the back. Where the Struna, and lesser so the Helmut illner, are a little bit more bulgy, and sometimes makers will make a slightly flatter cello. It's supposed to help with the depth of the cello all sort of vibrating as one sort of thing. So that's interesting. So maybe I will now play them in the order that I have mentioned them. I just saw the door behind me in picture there. It says staff only, and there was a little kid in here yesterday buying cellos, and he said to me, "Is that where you keep your staff?" I said, no, they're allowed to go to their houses. It's okay. That was comment of the day. That was awesome. Yeah, we keep our stuff in a cupboard. That's what we do. We feed them though. You know, you got to feed them. Anyway, so Helmut illner, C model. Let's give this a try. Nice and deep, and just about the most even sounding cello I've heard. Not one string sort of jumps out and says, hey, I'm the string of, you know, of success. All of you are loser strings or something. No, they don't say that. It's a very even sounding cello. I'll play some Bach. Yeah, it rings really nicely. It has depth. It's beautiful, warm. It's quite sort of woody sounding. So it's really nice, and it sounds a bit like a sunset as well. So that is the sunset cello. I'm changing the name of that one from a Helmut illner C model to the sunset cello. All right. Next up, we have the Struna maestro cello. It's really nice. It's got sort of similar depth to the Helmut illner cello. It's sort of a little bit more ringy sort of sound. I'll try playing the Bach on it as well. When I'm playing the Bach, you can hear all of the other strings sort of like ringing around the notes as you're playing. It's a little bit more sort of like less mellow, slightly more projecty sort of sound than the Helmut illner, but really, really not an enormous amount of difference between the two. Now, Scott Chow scc300. This is a different cello. Let's give it a play. It's a very stern cello. It's a little bit angry, actually. It needs to calm down a little bit, go to AA meetings or something like that. But the bottom string, I would say, is slightly deeper than the Struna and the Helmut illner. It's got a different personality, though. I'll try playing the Bach. Did you hear that note down the bottom? It's really and lots and lots of reallys, and then deep. So it's a very, very deep sounding cello. It's a little bit, I can't describe it, it's a little bit throaty or something. An interesting sort of sound, like a little bit different to the others. Very hard to describe, but hopefully you're hearing what I'm hearing, sort of thing. I'll do one last play of each of them, just a really simple little scale. Okay, so that's the Scott Chow. Here's the Struna. And then the Helmut illner. I'd say the Helmut illner probably has the roundest sounding A string and D string. It's the most sort of like mellow, relaxed sounding of them all. But it's the least confronting of the cellos. Oh, it's really hard to choose. I'd say choose all of them. Please recommend below, say to Jenny and Alex, please buy this one, that one, or this one, or that one, or all of them. And thanks for watching and enjoy your day. Bye.